All right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruchach Wadash. Double honors due to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, salutations, and blessings as always to the elect. This is the brother Yeshaya, part of Men of Valor, South Carolina. And this lesson right here is going to be about something I stumbled upon, while watching my morning dose of, ESPN or whatnot. First and foremost, we get up and we think about lessons and stuff like that, but, we do other things. But anyway, I saw that he was headlining not headlining, he was performing during the National College Football Championship, what happens to be tonight. And also tonight is the inauguration of, President Trump. And what I was thinking as soon as I saw his name, I said, wait, wasn't he the guy that was involved in that massacre? It wouldn't be called a massacre, but, basically, I guess like 10 people died at his concert. Hundreds were injured. Basically, it was a satanic ritual, okay, that happened at Astroworld, which is, I think, the name of his that album that he had. And, I mean, the guy is super demonic. You can tell that he's set up, by the powers that be. And this is not no coincidence that they picked him to debut a new song, so to say, on January 20th, when they're doing all type of, rituals and everything like that. Without further ado, I'm going to play this young lady's video. It's 2 minutes long, but, she goes into it a little bit. Fair use, fair use, fair use for educational use only. Purposes only. All right.
I'll be the first to say that the music that I chose to listen to was something that I struggled with for years. But when the Lord convicted me of this 2 years ago and I switched over to Christian hip hop, the Lord started revealing to me just how satanic the music industry actually is. Hosea 4:6 says, "My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge." I've said this many times.
I didn't even watch this through yet, but look, she's quoting scripture. But she doesn't know what that means. But anyway.
Before, and I'll say it again. The music industry is a dark place, and these rappers who are put on a pedestal by society are literally glorifying Satan with the way that they perform, the songs that they sing, and the lives that they live. And let's not forget the one time that Travis Scott stopped an entire show because someone stole his shoe while he was crowd surfing. And yet, the show must go on while people are dying within feet of him. If that doesn't show you how demonic this music truly is, then I'm at a loss for what will. And it's not just Travis Scott. It's a lot of them. Lyrics that sing about sex and drugs and money and women and everything else that goes against God's word. It's so obvious, and yet so many people are still willingly choosing to turn away from Jesus. Isaiah 5:20 warns us, "Woe to those who call evil good and good evil." And listening to the stories and the encounters that people had at this Travis Scott concert are literally gut-wrenching as a Christian. This is not something to be taken lightly. Hell is a real place. It's not something that you dress up for as Halloween or just dabble with on occasion. Satan comes to steal, kill, and destroy. So many people in our society believe in zodiac signs and follow them and follow astrology, believing that these energies have such an impact on your life. So then why are more people not waking up to see the demonic activity and satanic symbolism in front of them in the music industry? Make it make sense for me. One of my favorite scriptures, Ephesians 5:11 says, "Take no part in unfruitful works, but instead expose them." It becomes more obvious every day to more people that there are unfruitful things happening in this world, that there are dark, demonic agenda things happening in this world, in the music industry. And in the midst of the chaos, you guys, you have to lock your eyes on Jesus. Look to Jesus. He is our only hope in this lost and broken world.
Yeah, you gotta take the take the meat off the bones. She was saying, the J word, Jeebus. We know that his name is Yahweh Shai, okay, and the only that's his only true, powerful, and holy name, Yahweh Shai. In a likewise manner, the only true, powerful, and holy name of who people ignorantly refer to as God is Yahweh. All right, Yahweh, Bahashem, in the name Yahweh Shai. All right. So, she was quoting scriptures and stuff, and not too hard on the eyes. She might be Jake. You never know. Because our people have a zeal not according to knowledge. But she was, quoting scriptures. But look at this right here, though. I put in Travis Scott demonic astro world, and this is past the conspiracy theory, man. This is not a conspiracy theory like I went into yesterday. They psyoped the word and used it to where it's a taboo thing, okay? Conspiracy theory, but conspiracy just means to con with, and inspire, win, or breath. So when two or more people come together to do wickedness, it is a conspiracy, matter of fact, right? But yeah, he's set up, and he's I'm not gonna watch it. I'm probably gonna watch the game, but as soon as it comes, I might watch it just to see what kind of symbols and things that they do. But I know it's gonna be a satanic, demonic ritual. All right, but a lot of our people don't know. All right, and they're gonna be taken by these spells because they're not part of the Jacob that is not enchanted. All right, because the elect are not enchanted. All right, the elect are not falling for the wiles of the devil, man. Okay, because Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai has them protected. Now you can see, look at all this, man. Astro World conspiracy theory, TikTok videos taken down. Crazy story about Egypt canceling the Travis Scott. Oh wow, he even got canceled by Egypt. And Egypt, Egypt is demonic as hell. And I think one of his early albums was named Pharaoh or something like that. I just saw it, Pharaoh. And that goes back to Egypt. So it's all occultic. It's all symbolism, man. Videos of the Astro World crowd crush that killed 8 people flooded TikTok over the weekend. But conspiracy theories, there you go, have also flourished along the graphic footage accusing the rapper Travis Scott, who founded and performed at the festival, of orchestrating a massive satanic ritual. And that's exactly what it was, man. All right. This ain't a festival. It's a sacrifice, reads one typical comment. The music industry is demonic and collects souls, reads another comment with 34,000 likes. Despite its absurdity, the theory has steadily gained traction, with phrases such as Astro World Demonic, Astro World Illuminati, and Astro World Upside Down Cross trending among other Astro World content on the platform. So there you go. Yeah, look at this, man. This is nothing but a ritual. That looks like a portal. It's nothing but fire, and certain people have came out, when this thing happened, that it just felt demonic. You could see demons just floating around, Oh man, it's wild. It's very wild, man. Let's see what yeah. See, 8 people died. See, they like to use symbolism and numerology, but we know 8 means eternity and also means abundance. Okay? But yeah, man. This dude right here, he's set up by the elites to, be the front man for, Satan, for the rituals and stuff like that, because he's popular and he has a following, and they use the actual music industry to work on the minds of the people, man. Okay, because music is very powerful. All right, if you can either use it on the left hand side or the right hand side. Now the right hand side include harps, low frequency. I forgot what decibel, what frequency is perfect, like 300 something. I don't know. Maybe Elder Yashawamba knows, or brothers know. But yeah, man. So without further ado, I'm going to get some scriptures, man, because indeed this is a demonic satanic world that we living in, right? But hey, Isaiah 47:11. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, that thou, Salakia. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off, and a desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Talking about Esau, the high level elitists, the Luciferians or the Illuminati. Verse 12. Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit. If so be thou mayest prevail. Okay, and they took this to heart. Hey, the Lord said, hey, stand now with your enchantments, and if you can pull it off, then hey, I'll give it to you. Got him in a trick bag, man. Okay, and you can tell that it's talking about sorceries. This whole chapter, goes into the Chaldeans and the sorcery, the wickedness and everything like that. But the modern day Chaldeans is who? Okay, the high level elites, right? They're the modern day Chaldeans, all right, and they're still doing the things that they were doing in the garden. Because when you go into, okay, like Elder Yahshua always brings out, when you go into the book of Genesis and a serpent, right? Let's see. That serpent, okay, goes into, let's see, like a sorcerer. Let's see, serpent, snake, serpent, fleeing serpent, mythological. Let's see. Let's see. Five is the same one. Serpent, viper. Let's see. Yeah, fleeing serpent, mythological. Basically, but yeah, basically he used witchcraft, and sorcery, to woo Eve, and ultimately it fell into Adam. So yeah, let's go back to this. All right, Isaiah 47 and 13. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. So there you go. And that's why they're so tapped into that left-hand side. And, they're calling upon these witches and calling upon these warlocks, the high-level ones, not just the regular, palm reading or crystal ball having, crystal wearing, which crystals are not meant to be satanic, but people use crystals on the left-hand side as well. But anyway, we're taking all of our stuff back. The Palo Santos, the sage, the incense, the crystals, the fine jewel. We're taking all of that back. But anyway, yeah. So the Lord said, hey, call upon, your monthly prognosticators and your astrologers and see if they can help you with your New World Order, man. All right? Help you with your ultimate goal, your, what is it? Your enterprise, right? 14, behold, they shall be as stubble, the fire shall burn them. And hey, what is the penalty of being a witch, right? To be burnt. I suffer not a witch to live, like the scriptures say. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm it, nor a fire to sit before it. Thus shall they be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander every one to his quarter, none shall save thee. So yeah, there you go. All right, the same serpent, the devil, okay, that old serpent. All right, he's back to his old. I mean, he's never stopped his old tricks, which is witchcraft and sorcery and all that. And this might sound far-fetched, but the thing is, what did they say in it's a saying in the world, the greatest trick that the devil or Satan, used is convincing people that he doesn't exist, right? But he very well does exist, and he's active. Numbers 23 and 23. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any divination against Israel. According to this time it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, what have Yahweh Bashem Yahushua wrought. So this right here, this instance, this is talking about the elect, all right? There is no enchantment against the elect, all right? Like the scriptures say, if it were possible, fool the very elect. But it's not, right? Because the Lord has the elect predestinated from the foundation of the earth to get the victory over the beast, over his mark, over in everything. All right, including these low level satanic rituals that they just put in your face, man. They just throw it in your face, right? So there is no enchantment against Jacob, and that's only talking about the elect, but everyone else is going to fall for it. Now, moving on to the book of Daniel, just to show you that, the elect on the right-hand side are way more powerful than any left-hand, type of ordeal. This is the book of Daniel chapter 1, and I'm going to start at 4. Children in whom was no blemish, okay? Talking about, children in whom was no blemish, but well favored and skillful in all wisdom and cunning in knowledge and understanding science. So they use science on the left hand side, but science means to know, pretty much. And such as had ability in them to stand in the king's palace, and whom they might teach the learning and the tongue of the Chaldeans. All right, so Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego, okay, or Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, and Daniel were set up, okay, to basically, decipher the dreams that the monthly prognosticators and the the sorcerers could not decipher. And here it is right here. This is the Daniel 2 and verse 1. And in the second year of the reign of Nebuchadnezzar, Nebuchadnezzar dreamed dreams, wherein his spirit was troubled and his sleep brake from him. Then the king commanded to call the magicians and the astrologers and the sorcerers and the Chaldeans, okay, for to shew the king his dreams. So they came and stood before the king. And the king said unto them, I have dreamed a dream, and my spirit was troubled to know the dream. Then spake the Chaldeans to the king of Syriac, O king, live forever. Tell thy servants the dream, and we will show the interpretation. So just going into it, they didn't know the interpretation, right? So, and that's why, they called on Daniel, okay, which he was wise, is the wise young man, all right, to decipher the dreams, because being a man of the Lord, okay, nothing's impossible to you, right? We have, basically power over all things, even the left-hand side, okay? Right now, we're still in this battle of, because the scriptures say we fight not against not flesh and blood, but principalities, So, yeah, we're fighting against these demons right now. But once, we get that victory, we get those, we're in the second covenant, sealed by in the private chambers, all right, aka the chariot, okay. And when we get those new bodies, that's when we will have complete control. But right now, hey, we are depending on Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, and prayer, faith, and all that to combat these demons, man. But anyway, moving on to the book of Exodus, right? Because we all know the account of the Salakia. I'm just gonna read it. Exodus 7 and 8. And the Lord Yahweh spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, when Pharaoh shall speak unto you, saying, show a miracle for you, then thou shalt say unto Aaron, take thy rod and cast it before Pharaoh, and it shall become a serpent. And Moses and Aaron went into Pharaoh, and they did so as the Lord had commanded. And Aaron cast down his rod before Pharaoh and before his servants, and it became a serpent. Then Pharaoh also called the wise men and the sorcerers, now the magicians of Egypt. Okay, told you what Travis Scott was so-called banned from Egypt, right? See, crazy story behind Egypt. Now, why would he be going to Egypt? Okay, come on, man. But anyway, Egypt didn't even want to have nothing to do with it, man. So you got to be totally wicked. Look at him. Look. Wow. Throwing up the horns, This dude is he's done for, man. Oh, we live in a very, very dark world, man, and we need the Lord to come back. But anyway, then Pharaoh also called the wise men and the sorcerers, now the magicians of Egypt. They also did in like manner with their enchantments. For they cast down every man his rod, and they became serpents. But Aaron's rod swallowed up their rods, and he hardened Pharaoh's heart, that he hearkened not unto them, as the Lord Yahweh had said. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Moses, Pharaoh's heart is hardened; he refuses to let people go. Let the people go. So there you go. Okay, the right hand side is always stronger than the left hand side, man. All right. So you know, and this is a prayer that one of the psalms that I love, that all of our people, especially in these days, should be reciting, or should be, you know, saying and praying to the Lord, but only the elect will, right? Because it's only for the elect to overcome the wicked, well, and get the victory. Okay. Psalm 64:1, to the chief musician, a psalm of David. Hear my voice, O power, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. Right? So this is a part of the secret counsel of the wicked, man. All right? These rituals, you know, yeah, these rituals and all that, man. These satanic rituals. The spells that they cast, even down to the TV, you know, what is it? Subliminal programming. They do things where they put colors and numbers in a certain pattern, and it acts on your subconscious and it acts on your mind, man. So we really live in a very satanic and demonic filled world. And hey, if you're, you know, so-called Black, Latino, Native American, or if this word resonates with you, you may be an Israelite. All right, so, you know, pray to the Lord to open your understanding. Okay, and you know, if it's His will, and if you're of the elect, you will come in to the fold. And if not, then hey, you will be swallowed up by these curses, man, and by these demonic and satanic rituals, you know. So I'm going to end it with that. Lord willing, it was edifying, giving all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachahakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace, love, salutations, and blessings to the Lord's elect. And until next time, shalom.